What's up, gentlemen? We're on the gym sofa, or lazy boy, I guess. We have a push day today. I just heard screaming outside. I just filmed a push day the other day. Trying to get back into posting like every workout, or at least, varied workouts. So push day today, pull day tomorrow. I'll try to film that as well also. Upper day is up and running. So let's hit it, man. Let's hit some freaking push. All right, little warm-up set. Why not? This is only 135. This is just to see what weight I can load. That's pretty smooth. Let's do 225 and I'll do that for one. See if I should add some 10s or not. All right, 225 on the bar. I'm gonna shoot for 8. So we'll see how we do. Oh my goodness. The rack's a little high on that one. I should probably lower that. All right, chat. Next we got this incline machine press. This is a higher rep set. I got like 12 here. Something that I want to prioritize is that on higher rep sets, I feel like there's a tendency to pump them out towards the end, which is gonna make me lower the weight a little bit. I want all these reps to be very intentional, as if I have 225 loaded on it. You know what I mean? So like just because it's lighter weight and higher reps, I still want slow and controlled and, good contraction, good squeeze, good stretch and all that stuff. So let me know how I do. Oh, I think that was good. Would it be a Wilmart Lifts video if we didn't pay our respects to the lateral raise machine? I think not. I think not unless it's leg day or lower day or pull day. That's most of the days, but I feel like I'm always filming this. So we have 5 sets here. I'm just gonna film one like normal because nobody wants to watch 5 sets of continuous lateral raises. I stand in it backward, in the lateral raise machine backward, because it helps me keep my chest up. So I'm just going to failure here. I don't really have a rep range. All right, guys, those lateral raises take 10 years, by the way. 5 sets of lateral raises with like 2 minutes of rest between. Insane. Now we've got push downs, man. Close grip push downs is what's in the program. I want to do a set of rope first though, and then it's supposed to be 3 sets of tricep close grip push downs. I'm gonna do 1 here and maybe 3 with the close grip. We'll see how it goes. So this would be a PR too if I got 10. So we'll see, man. Whew. Sweet, that was pretty good. Okay, something I noticed rewatching that setback. Sometimes I'd be starting too close to the machine, and so I take little shuffle steps backward. And also the form did break down a little bit, but I'm not super mad at it. So like when I do these, I'm thinking about keeping my elbows stuck to the side of my body and keeping my shoulders mostly down. So I'm a little bit squeezing my lats because I want my shoulders to stay down. And so towards the end, I hunched over a little bit just to get those extra. So I guess like technically it's a PR, but the form broke down a little bit. So this is, however, not a PR. This is just a working set. Got to go close to failure, if not failure. Try to keep form delicious. And then I'll do my other set, not filmed, and then I'll pose down. Failure has been achieved. Thank God. All right. Pose down is among us. Among us. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty pumped. Woke up, I was 222 this morning. Fasted, cheeks out on the scale. So we're getting heavier and seemingly leaner and stronger and bigger all at once, all in one beautiful symphony. and I'm still natty. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, man. I'm eating like 3,500 calories, somewhere around there. It's on a meal plan, so it's like, you know, I have a coach, so I just eat what coach tells me. But whenever he gives me food, I plug it into ChatGPT and ask it how much, you know, what the macros are of my meal plan. It's about 3,500, 230 grams of protein, 400 carbs, I think. Maybe it's a little more than that. And then the rest is fats. Fats are pretty low. That's pretty standard for bodybuilding because you just don't need those extra calories. My fats are higher on rest days though, per coach's request. So yeah, I'm gonna get in the car and call my mom, and then we'll do a little car talk before I get home. So I'll see you guys there. What a lift that was, guys. What a lift it turned out being. What did we have? What did we have today? We had a fly movement. I did unilateral dumbbell flies, which I don't film because no matter what, when I do them, I feel super awkward doing them. And then we got 2 presses, 1 inclined, 1 slightly less inclined. And then shoulders and triceps, man. I say slightly less inclined. It was an incline machine, but I arch my back such that it's basically a flat press, because on that machine in particular, if I don't arch my back like crazy, I get a lot of front delt activation, which is just kind of undesirable for pressing. I do hit front delts, but just I don't want to feel them while I'm pressing. It just takes away from my chest. So I arch my back a little bit more, which is fine because it's supposed to be a flat press. That's what's in the program, is a flat press. And I like that machine a lot. So, yeah. What else is going on? I got a show picked out, man. October 25th. I think it's in Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't even know if there might not be a town in Arkansas called Little Rock. I think that's what it is. I'm almost positive it's Little Rock, Arkansas. And it's like the Arkansas Natural Championships or whatever. I'll link it in the description, the show website. I'm not on it yet, obviously. Yeah, dude, everything's growing well. I'm leaning out a little bit. Like I'm not getting leaner, I don't think. I think I just look leaner because I'm getting bigger, and I think my body fat is staying relatively the same. I don't know what it's at. Like some people will say that like a DEXA scan is super accurate. Other people will say it isn't, and then at the end of the day, it just ends up we all just resort to TNF eyeballing it. So I guess I'll have to call him up and ask him what body fat percentage I am. But yeah, man, so that's been pretty cool. We do need a little bit more leg mass, I feel like, but prep starts in June, and it's almost February now, so that's like 4 or 5-ish months more of off season, which I'm not mad about at all. And we're gonna try to put some mass upon these legs. You guys haven't really seen my legs because I don't pose on leg day really. Maybe I'll do that next time. I like, compared to my upper body, my legs are not impressive. I feel like if my upper body were super small, my legs would be really impressive. But as it stands, they're, I think in comparison, realistically, a touch smaller than my upper body. But that's fine. I have a leg day and a lower day, and we are switching stuff around, and I'm getting stronger on every lift week to week. So I think we're accruing mass. It's just hard to see. It's hard to see the mass accruing as well as I can on my upper body, because like Upper body's more fun to pose, you know, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, dude, I don't know if I have a ton else to talk about. I don't know. Life's been good. Cold turkey quit nicotine today. It was getting a little egregious. The usage. We were up to like 5 or 6 pouches a day, if not more. And that's too many. So I cold turkeyed today. Had a crazy headache all morning, but I crushed 2 liquid IVs and a gallon and a half of water, and that seemed to right the ship just enough. So right now I'm gonna go home and eat some turkey and rice for the post-workout meal, and then I'm gonna call my wonderful girlfriend and go to bed, man. What do I have to say to you guys? Call your moms. Be nice to everybody that you encounter this week, this day, this month. Just be a nice dude. It goes a long way, I promise. People notice it. People do notice it, I promise. There will be people that don't notice it and don't acknowledge it, and that sucks. That does suck, but people will notice it. The right people will notice it. And if you're nice to somebody that doesn't deserve you being nice to them, it means that much more. You know, I've never regretted being nice to somebody, and I don't think that there would be a reality where I would, you know. Unless maybe like I met Jeffrey Dahmer and I was a little too buddy-buddy with him. That might be a big regret of mine. You know, because he would probably kill me to death. But that's not a problem for right now. So yeah, I'm pulling into my parking garage as we speak. I will talk to you guys maybe tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, for a disgusting pull day. So I will see you guys then. God bless. I love you. I love all of you. Not in a weird way, but like in a, oh hey, I love that guy, you know, like that. Yeah, be good. Call your mom. God bless. Talk to you later.